Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Donut Like Donut Read. That galloping sound you hear is because it is horse Mainth. And with me today is John.
Greetings, normies.
And Julius.
How many horse sounds have I made in these intros, man?
Do we have any coconuts? We need some coconuts.
Yeah. I don't have any lying around. Brave Saluda ran away.
Alright. So, our first story is Attack of the Horse, Part 1 by Jin Gal.
Wait, hold on. We're doing Shorty Pack. We never mentioned that.
Yeah, Shorty Pack.
Yeah, we're doing Shorties today, which if you don't know, those are just stories that are finished, but are just too short to warrant one single video. And this one, when I first found this, I categorized it in my head as an MTSU, but technically, so the thing is, this is called Attack of the Horse Part 1. The thing is, there is no other part. This is the only story that Jingal ever wrote. So technically the story that they attempted to tell here was never finished, but the story by itself, as far as I can tell, is in the finished state. It's just they were gonna pull a 10 Eugene and continue the story in like separate stories. So technically a shorty.
Wait, I had an idea. I think Jin Gao stole the chapter 1 of Code Friendship, or whatever the fuck that MLP Code Kiosk one is, from them, and just scraped the text off and just posted this shit here.
As I'm reading the description, I believe that Merriam-Webster, she will pay for her crimes, because before she invented standardized language, people used to get a lot more creative and free-form with spellings, and I feel like it's a lost art that Jingal is trying to bring us back to. Mean-icing and terrorizes are both so fun and so creative and so special, and Merriam-Webster, whenever I say Happy Women's Month, I am not talking about her specifically.
We're excluding you because you you ruined it for the rest of us.
Happy Women's History Month to everyone except for Merriam-Webster.
I'm terrorizing town because I'm terrorizing it, but I'm also terraforming it.
There's gonna be like, we're gonna have so much terrorizing horse. Alright, speaking of, this is a Harvest Moon fanfiction. How do I know this? Because literally the first 2 words are Harvest Moon.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Adam can't be here today.
He's with us in spirit.
In an alternate universe, the story would just be the words Harvest Moon Stories and then just end.
Yeah.
Be thankful that this isn't the case here.
Hi. This is a story not appropriate for those who are about to read this. It is a story about me, when I first moved into a farm once owned by a now dead guy.
That is a great first sentence. It's not appropriate for those who are about to read this, so it's appropriate for nobody.
Nobody should read. It's forbidden knowledge.
Excuse me, narrator.
This is worse than like the most extreme horror book. It's like, this is for nobody. Nobody should read this ever.
Isn't that how pretty much every series of unfortunate events book begins? Don't read this.
Don't read this. I have to excuse myself because this person was too good for like just saying, "Oh, disclaimer, this isn't a story," or like, as like an author's note, he has to have the character say this isn't a story for children. Or she. Fuck.
It's a fanfiction author, so statistically she.
I invalidated my point by misgendering Jin Gal. I've ruined the sanctity of this channel.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put you down. We're gonna be taking applications for a new John. You must be able to do. You must be.
I'm sorry. Did you say applications?
Applications. Yeah, we're making some applications for a new John. You must be able to You must be able to make a passable Rouge the Bat impression.
If you are an Apple Bloom or an Apple Jack, come here from Equestria and we'll get you in the recording booth after I get turned into glue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, John, we need applications because you're the canonical Apple Bloom.
Somebody stop me. Anyways. We met when I was a child, and we were on a trip to the country. I wandered off from my parents and ran into an old man who owned a farm. He used to let us stay with him to get the whole farm experience. Well,
my parents hadn't booked like a hotel or something.
My parents just were like, "This is it. We moved here. Now we, where do we move here?"
No, it was a trip. That's the thing.
Oh, it was a trip. Oh, I'm stupid. Well, at least this person believes in periods. Any other story person would just like let this sentence go on for the entire paragraph.
Yeah.
Whatevs. When we left, we swapped addresses. Oh no! I think these parents have it's needed to teach them about stranger danger. Or maybe stranger danger is a BS
concept.
They're not
strangers anymore. They stayed at his farm.
Very wise of your dad, Georgie. Very wise indeed. I am Pennywise, the dancing clown.
The dancing farmer.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not always harvest season or planting season. He's got to have something to do while he's waiting for the grain to get ready.
And wrote to each other when his letters stopped coming. I stopped coming. I went to check things out. Oh, there we go. There's the lack of punctuation there. We have to budget out of periods.
Yeah, they're being rationed.
Yeah.
They're needed for the war effort. If you use too many commas, you're being un-American.
If a real commie uses a semicolon. It turns out he left the farm to me, so I went to visit the town's folk. The next day,
the town's one folk.
The town's singular folk. And the next day, the cow and sheep guy came to my house to give me a horse. Wait, what the?
What?
Hang on.
The cow and sheep guy?
How is the cow and sheep guy capable of creating a horse? What black magics is he capable of?
I also like how the farm is you just give it to the son of the family who was staying at your farm one time. Guess that's kind of sad if you think about the implications.
Yeah. Fuck the parents, the kids are where it's at. Wait. Gave me a horse, and from my point of view, it was a nice gesture. Hello, my baby! Hello, my honey! Hello!
Taking off that gif of the jester, like, dancing in front of the princess, but it's a horse jester.
Yeah, exactly. And it seemed like a pretty good horse, so I expected it. I probably should have been more suspicious. You don't say. Why would someone give away a horse to a complete stranger? But it was too late. I expected it.
He said, "Glad I got that off my hands."
Glad I got that off my hands. Well,
not my monkeys, not my horse. Cause the next morning, it started to happen. When I stepped outside, the farm was in ruins. My beehive was smashed, and my chicken coop was upside down. The chickens were fine though. There was a piles of wood everywhere. Oh hey, free lumber. And when I managed to get into the village, there was no damage, so I knew it wasn't a storm. It's probably some punk kid playing a prank.
You also would know from the fact that there wasn't a storm.
Probably.
Unless this guy is a very deep sleeper. But I also like the implication that a horse did all that. Like, how did the horse make all the, like, piles of wood? Did it disassemble the barn or something?
Horses are very crafty individuals that too many people put their trust in, and that's to their detriment.
Horses are capable of things we can't even comprehend. They can move their muscles one at a time, and their kicks have paralyzed people. One time, one horse killed another one with their dick. I'm talking about one of the queens.
I mean, there's been a lot of horses that have killed people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
how many have taken down barns? I don't know. Then again, maybe I just don't hear about that, because Big Horse keeps those stories buried.
If this horse was in Nope, that monster would be dead. Like, the amount of havoc it could wreak on that damn saucer monster.
Yeah.
I just remembered the horse at this point was, for some reason, which I named Chocolate. So, which number one named chocolate varietals, unrelated to anything happening here.
See, that is the problem. The horse is actually a witch. It's just pretending to be a horse. That explains
many such cases.
All the damage.
Many such cases.
Many such cases, yeah.
Many such cases, yeah. Hello, my baby! Hello, Mom! So I rushed back to the farm, and the horse was fine. And he wasn't even the least bit worried what was going on. After the word got out of what... Yeah, it's like, don't be suspicious, horse. Whatever you do.
Horse is like, don't worry, be happy.
Mm-hmm. After what word got around of what happened to my farm, people came to help me. But it kept happening day after day, and then my horse ran away, and everything was fine. Then a lumberjack came to my house. I complained my horse was destroying the land, and he wanted me to go get it.
So many such cases.
So many such cases, yeah. I went to get my horse, and the next day my farm was once again in ruins, and Chocolate ran away again. So I posted a note at Town Square that said, "To whom this may concern, a menacing horse has run away from my farm. His name is Chocolate, but he does not come to it." Good. If you could see him...
Yeah, I don't come to my own name either.
No.
That would be kind of narcissistic.
I don't come to Chocolate. Chocolate is the thing that makes you come, right?
I don't know if you believe the room where the two characters said that the chocolate is like the food of love or something, then maybe.
If you see him, you can have him. No gold necessary. A couple of days passed, and the doctor came by and yelled at me for releasing a possessed horse on their peaceful town. What? Why did no... So, if the doctor knows, why didn't he make the nail saying... Put like a nail on the church door saying, "Hey, possessed horse in town. Watch out."
Do you know? Not his job.
As many such things.
So first it's a witch, and now it's a possessed horse. Like we're doing horse exorcist.
It's a possessed horse. It's also a witch, and its arcana is the jester. So it could summon. So it now has access to all personas available.
Ooh, your mother sucks carrots in hell. Ooh.
Persona. So I told him it wasn't me. It was the cowman that gave him to me. The word spread around town in less than a day. We formed a mob and marched it down to his house. With the horse. What? The horse is back now?
Yeah, but I assume the doctor got the horse.
So we released the horse in his house, and we left a note saying, "Leave town by morning, or else you're going to regret ever being here. To be continued. Whoa. Never again."
That's a bit drastic. Yeah, so probably to be continued in Attack of the Horse Part 2, but that never saw the light of day.
Nope. The horse got to her first.
Unfortunate. Yeah. Oh my god, oh no.
Do you want to read any of these reviews at all?
Well, Evelyn says, how can I say this? I didn't really like the way you told the story. I mean, it's a very different sort of way of telling a story. But I mean in a bad way. The story would be pretty good, but you have to explain it in a interesting way. I'd strongly advise you rewriting your chapter 1. tip, when you write your story and the reread it, do you feel interested yourself? Would you feel like rereading it over and over again?
Oh.
Well, as the normal reader, I don't intend of rereading the same story over and over again either.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We found Lucan from Invincible's scientific account!
Oh no.
He thought he could change one letter and we think he's clever, but we know him. We see you, Space Steve Harvey.
But yeah, I want to say first, rereading the chapters in general is like good common sense advice.
Yeah, you should look over your stories.
You should read afterwards what you write in general.
Honestly,
I think that is a good tip.
And also, if you read the last two lines about from Lucan, or like, I'll read this next chapter for you if you read mine, not one of three winks. No, that is textbook quid pro quo.
But you're allowed to do that. I remember
you're literally not. He's fired from the Ultramites now.
There was this person on AO3 who, after confirming with the staff that it would be okay for her to do it, offered to write like fan fiction for people, like a one shot of their choosing, provided that they could show documentation proving that they had donated blood to a blood bank.
Oh, that is a weird request.
I mean, because it was like after some kind of disaster or something. It was like, hey, donate blood to people who need it, and I'll write fan fiction for you.
Well, then it's a net positive.
Yeah.
In the world, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alrighty, Luna, if you will.
Alright, so this is called The School Dance by MLP Tails Nut. The picture looks deep
horrifying.
Fried. It looks like it was carved into stone.
Yeah.
It looks like it was done in Blender poorly.
It looks like they were. It looked like a PNG was frozen in carbonate.
Yeah.
I think that's an effect that you can apply in, like... I think I've seen this effect in Paint.net and never understood what it was supposed to be used for.
Yeah.
But yeah, some very weird filter.
The description is, Teddy and Sweetheart go to the school dance together and show their true feelings for each other. A short but sweet MLP Tales story.
Yes, no, this isn't the MLP you usually see. Which is Friendship is Magic. This is MLP Tales, which I
like
think
Gen
is the
1
second
and a half.
generation.
It came out this fic came out in 2008, so this is ancient.
Yeah, all I know about that is I watched like an Obscurus Lupa video on it. All I know is that they tried to have like a more modern setting. It was supposed to like appeal to more to preteens. It was less fantasy shit and more like gossip and boys and school. But also, I want to mention that Adam found this, who isn't here today, unfortunately. Adam is just getting robbed. First we read Harvest Moon, then we read the story he found. But oh well,
The school dance. Teddy and Sweetheart stepped out of the schoolhouse after a long, boring day with smiles on their faces.
So, Sweetheart.
Teddy asked shyly as him and Sweetheart started down the road. Yes, Teddy? Sweetheart answered.
I want to correct you, Luna. He didn't ask that, he stated that.
Stated
that was a statement.
Teddy stated shyly as him and Sweetheart started down the road. Yes, Teddy? Sweetheart answered.
Not one, not three. Wow, we found two of those already. We're on fire.
Wow.
Would you like to go to the school dance with me tomorrow night, sweetheart? I know I made a promise to go with you a few days ago, but I ended up calling it off yesterday.
Not you, Bon Bon. He promised Bon Bon.
I promised Bon Bon. I know I made Bon Bon promise to go with you a few days ago, but I ended up calling it off yesterday. So what do you think?
Oh, sure, Teddy. I'd love to, answered Sweetheart.
Great. See you tomorrow,
said Teddy as they strolled home into the sunset. That's so messy. That's so incredibly messy.
Yeah. That's just the optics on that are terrible.
Yeah, I don't know, you made someone promise to go with you, especially when this other person was obviously there and would have wanted to, so...
I think this is just a case of, like, you know, the grammar's wrong. I made Bonbon promise. Like a Bonbon promise or something like that.
Oh, yeah, like I mean, you got Pinky promise, why not a Bonbon promise?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that means Bonbon is like the Pinkie Pie of My Little Pony Tales, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Ignore that Pinky Promise is a thing without Pinkie Pie existing.
No, yeah. Does Pinkie Pie exist?
Well, Pinky Promise as a concept exists without My Little Pony, as far as I know.
Yeah, but I also think...
It's like referring to their finger.
Yeah, but also I do think Pinky Promise existed in... I'm pretty sure she's a character who was named after, like, a Gen 1 character.
That's probably right.
But was there a Pinky in Tales? I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
I don't care to look this up.
Hold on.
Actually, I have the wiki open, believe it or not, so... Pinky, no results. I don't think there's a Pinky in Tales, specifically.
Okay. I was sure that she was in a different gen.
I mean, she probably was, but
maybe she was in Gen 3.
I don't know all gens. That's possible. I know that had Rainbow Dash at least, and that she always dressed in style. So...
Next day.
So, who are you going to the dance with tonight, Starlight?
Bonbon eagerly asked Starlight. I'm going with Ace. It's going to be awesome, answered Starlight. And you?
I'm going with Spinner,
said Bonbon. After asking all the girls, Bonbon discovered that Melody was going with Chase, Bright Eyes was going with Lancer, Patch was going with Buddy, and Clover was going with Dandy. Now, Clover can't bring herself to sit anywhere near Patch, and Patch has to sit right next to Bright Eyes. So,
actually, I kind of let her cook. This type of riddle, so.
So, assuming there's only one available table, where the seats are all located in a circle at 6 points around the table, what is the optimal seating arrangement? I unironically used to love those puzzles. Like, I loved doing those type of puzzles. I thought that it was so much fun.
Oh, I liked them too.
Yeah.
I never counted those.
Yeah. It's the logic thing. It was just fun trying to figure that out. And of course, Sweetheart was going with Teddy.
Class, let's get learning,
yelled Miss Hackney as she tapped the board with her stick.
I know that everyone is excited about the dance tonight, but we need to get through the school day. Now may you please sit in your seats and direct your attention to the front board. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, Miss Hackney.
Miss Hackney.
The class groaned.
Now let's start with history. Back when the great King Leo gargantuan empire...
In the beginning, there was no life. New Earth was forming, and then the lions turned into plankton.
And then the plankton turned into lions again.
And then the magisters of old tried to break into the fade, and the Maker turned his gaze away from us. As Miss Hackney started to teach the lesson, the class drifted off until the cuckoo clock chimed its familiar tune. The entire class dashed out of the door to their homes, ignoring Miss Hackney's screeching that the cuckoo clock doesn't dismiss them. She does. Prepping for the school dance that night.
What kind of school has a cuckoo clock?
It's like a pony school. They don't have intercoms.
I guess.
It's whimsical.
There's like an actual bird. There's like an actual bird in there where that's his job.
Another day of being a fucking watching this clock and singing and shit.
The school is just in the Black Forest.
Smoking his...
I'm assuming if you're living in the Black Forest, then your schools are gonna have, like, cuckoo clocks and stuff.
It's mostly, like elderly birds who do it. It's kind of like being a Walmart greeter.
He's like... He's just waiting hours smoking his bird cigarettes so that he can cheat on his bird wife.
His bird cigarettes. It's wild. The couple strutted into the schoolhouse that night in fancy gowns and tuxedos, ready for the dance to begin. If a horse wore a tuxedo, would he wear it like this? Or like this? The room was decorated with colorful streamers and balloons, complete with a snack table full of tasty treats. And of course, Bon Bon was sitting at it, stuffing herself.
She's hungry. I was gonna say fat, but I think they all have like the... they all have like the same shape.
Her hunger can never be sated, and so she must constantly be fed, because we all know no one wants her to become so hungry she could eat a horse.
Bonbon's eating everything. Is she gonna eat the earth?
Teddy and her hunger can never be sated. She has a constant emptiness inside of her. She
cannot consume anything and be sated by anything made by God or man.
Everyone is hoping that she never finds out that the one thing that can sate her for even a moment is blood. Teddy and Sweetheart stepped into blasting music and noise crowding the air. Neither of them were dressed fancy, just normal dress.
Both of them, especially the boys.
Yeah. I mean, normal dress is like a thing they use for like just fancy attire.
I know.
It doesn't have to be an actual.
I know, but funny words.
Yeah.
Alright, my class, welcome to the school dance,
said Miss Hackney into the microphone.
I do have a few rules tonight, though. Number 1, no over-kissing. Can I stress this enough? Not a question.
Can I?
I can't stress this enough. It's a question, it's as a question, but it's also not a question, so... Very like mixed signals here.
She's playing Shardy McDennis, and she's currently in like a downtime where you can't, where she's thinks she can't ask questions or something.
I don't want you kids locked in a kiss for 5 minutes at once. What are you talking about?
There will be no procreation.
You gotta do like hit it with the 450. Take a little break. Go in for another 450.
These are school children, as if they're all gonna, tongue kiss for 5 minutes. Like, what are you even talking about?
There will be no asphyxiation cases in this school.
There will be no tongues battling for dominance on the school dance. I have made myself clear?
Leave room for horse Jesus.
Horse Jesus loves a 3-way kiss.
Number 2, no swearing or cussing. Technically, you're in school, so all school rules apply. And finally, number 3, have fun. Enjoy your time, everyone. Well, there's a different generation. You don't even say every pony.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Soon the couples managed to get themselves onto the dance floor, breakdancing, foxtrotting, disco, and classic ballroom dance. What kind of event are you doing?
All at the same
breakdancing
time?
and classic ballroom dancing.
Yeah, what kind of music are you hearing that all of these dances work to?
I do think, speaking of every pony, something I think is so funny to me is that My Little Ponies was the question. So why do they say every pony? Because there are plenty of like species that aren't ponies. So why do they say every pony? Are they racist? And then there's like an arc where the main six are doing like a magic school, and the answer to that question is yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's griffins and dragons and shit.
Yeah, the answer to the question is like a lot. There is a large problem in Equestria of pony supremacy.
Oh god damn.
Like they were like later seasons they were like, yeah, later season we're like, hey, so we've decided, earlier seasons we had a target audience of like small children, so we were teaching things like, sharing, generosity and stuff like that, but we realized who our audience is, so we're trying to give some more relevant lessons to our audience. Racism is bad.
Also, don't be.
Can't be
weirdo
worse
like it's
than it was done in the Yoshi comic we read.
Also,
it's
also
like people
don't
were
get a
upset.
body pillow of a pony.
Like,
Which
people were upset.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, it's good. People were upset with, like, Gen 5. They're like, why is Gen 5, like, why is there, like, a fascist Trump pony? And it's like, well, with the actual, the target audience doesn't matter. With the actual audience of My Little Pony, a quick little, hey, fascism? Not good. That's probably, that's probably a good lesson. That's probably a responsible lesson.
They're seeing the Venn diagram and they're not happy about it.
Hey, don't harass women online.
What?
Lessons that My Little Pony could
I thought you said
teach its audience.
I thought Venn diagrams meant attacking women online. Oh, silly me.
No, it's like, man, hey. A slow-paced music began to play.
What do you say, sweetheart? Shall we dance? I'm going between
Teddy?
I'm going between Patrick Warburton and just literally my ADHD monkey.
Sweetheart answered. Yes, Teddy, I would be honored. Soon they were on the dance floor, hoof and hoof, and danced silently. They looked into each other's eyes that were sparkling in the spotlight placed above them. Soon they found themselves locked in a French kiss that went on for exactly 4 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah, because otherwise it would have been against the rules.
It's a competitive sport.
We don't do that here.
In prom, like it's called make out chicken.
So, for the reviews, going from top to bottom, got Party Shoes 16s. That was sweet. Just FYI, no girl likes to be told they weren't the first one asked the dance. That includes ponies. We all know Sweetheart is the sweetest little pony in all of Ponyland, but even she has her limits.
Yeah, she would never accept this treatment. Come on.
Love that. I like the descriptions you used. And that it was a black tie event. From Blue Cart Cinema. Great story. Shame about the short length, though.
Blue Cat Cinema.
And then from William Shivers is a guest. I'm fascinated by guests who, like, have a name they use for the reviews, so you know it's still them. This person is given a thoughtful review. This is another creatively well-written, slightly short MLP Tales story. Cleverly scripted dialogue, a great and colorful cast of pony characters, both girls and boys. Especially to hear, yet imagine so, meant most of the original classic voiceovers of each pony, plus the fondly remembered classical music theme tunes during the scene between as part of the story. I can already imagine this fascinating fan-written story being potentially adapted, yet fondly cel-animated the exact way the original early 90s MLP Tales cartoons was, Sunbow production style. I much prefer the classic 80s and 90s My Little Pony animation design. It's more my cup of tea. I also like how the story has and features schoolhouse rules in between. To me, every main and recurring ponytail, both male and female, look to be in their mid-teens, aged between 11 and 17. Perhaps in my book, my rating for the story is 10 out of 10. Also, great to feature one-time pony characters from the MLP Tales Around the Clock episode Buddy with Patch, Dandy with Clover, and Spinner with Bon Bon, respectively. I haven't had the faintest idea who the so-called chase pony is, so I believe Melody is paired with a different pony called Resonance. Furthermore, I can also imagine a made-up original song heard in between during the scene showing each pony character getting ready for said school dance. That'd be interesting, although goodness knows whatever the song would be called. This My Little Pony tale story was first written and published some 12 years ago.
This man.
I was gonna say this was written in 2020. This review, but then he did it for me.
Another thing that was a review on September 1st, 2020.
This man thinks he's a pony tuber talking about an episode of. Or something like that. Like, there's no voiceovers here. What are you talking about?
It's called a review for a reason, babes.
The hidden genius of the school dance.
So, he came back October 9th, because he had more to say. Like, he stepped out. I still lovingly adore this short MLP Tales story. I can still colorfully imagine this as being potentially adapted into a cel-animated classic Sunbow production style, featuring a colorful cast of pony characters, including the 3 minor pony boy characters, Dandy with Clover, Spinner with Bon Bon, and Buddy with Patch. Oh, and maybe this imaginally made-up Resonance with Melody, too. Also interesting, let a note important, when it comes to the rules being applied, as said so during the story prior to the pony dancing. Furthermore, I can even imagine a made-up song written and sung/performed by most of the pony girls and pony boys in the early to mid-teens during the scene in separate places preparing/getting ready for said school dance. I still rate this surprisingly short, 10 out of 10.
It's times like this I wish I had a face cam.
He stepped out, and then November 17th, 2020, he still had some thoughts he wanted to share.
This is a Wendy's.
I still adore the surprisingly short MLT Tale stories. It's well creatively written and features a great and colorful cast, or, as I described, pony cast. I can still imagine most of the original voices from the exact original My Little Pony Tales. Also, it's great this short story. Wouldn't mind it if it were updated and extended slightly. Even features those 3 minor pony characters, Spinner with Bon Bon, Dandy with Clover, Buddy with Patch. I also already imagine that Resonance paired with Melody also appearing along with Goth, possibly Starlight, many other background and foreground ponies making an appearance. Oh, and possibly young Logan Berrytown, the youngest of the MLP gang, in my book. It's also sweetly romantic, Teddy and Sweetheart dancing, gently showing feelings, mostly discreet. In my book, most of MLP ponytails, mostly little, are aged between 10 and 11 and 16, 17. Another highlight of this terrific story is rules being mentioned that aren't applied, helping to respect boundaries in between. I also think, mostly for this imaginally well-written story, Clover and Dandy, Bon Bon and Spinner, Bright Eyes and Lancer, Melody Resonance, and even Patch and Buddy, let alone Starlight, neither Ace or Goss, make an occasional on-off, off-on-again perfect pair for each. I plan on reading this short story once again. My usual rating, 10 out of 10. This guy is giving...
But Buddy, are you like trapped in a time loop that you have to write the same shit over and over again?
Here's the thing. I think on fanfiction.net, on AO3, you post comments. Here, it tells you to type your review. I think this is a proper review. And you know what? You know what this feels like to me? Is sometimes when I'm writing stories, I'll be proofreading, because fun fact, they don't want you to know this, you can proofread your work, is I'll be reading through it and then I'll think to myself, hey, you know what, this would be a cool comment to add, or a cool scene to add, and then I'll type it up, and then I'll scroll down a little bit, and I realize that I already wrote that the first time I wrote it, I just had the thought again and forgot about it, and I wonder if that's like this. Will Shivers...
Except almost all of what he writes is the stuff that was already in the comment before that. There's barely any new stuff in the subsequent comments.
It's like Gemini Home Entertainment, the thing about Jack and Mary.
This man thinks that he's either in a director's commentary, or he's panhandling a fucking animated version of this or something. I don't know.
I mean, but I'm gonna say that we're goofing on William Shivers, but I do want to say that, like, if you put this, like, don't do it 3 times, but if you put this kind of, like, thought of, like, an actual review into, like a fan fiction author's review sections, they will offer you their firstborn child. Like, a detailed review like this would make an author very happy to see.
So what? So what? This is just a long con. He's trying to get their babies?
Or, you know, credit card information, social security number,
Attention,
health
My Little
insurance
Pony Tales
information.
fans, William Shivers needs your help.
Too bad for him. MLP Tailstone is currently frozen in carbonate.
Yeah, you know. Has this person wrote anything else?
Just another thing that's like 1,000 words, 1,600 words. Excuse me, but we don't have time for that.
We don't. We gotta power through. We gotta lock in.
Yeah, we got a last story, and this one is on Fiction Press, so this is original content, never seen before.
Does anyone use, like, I mean, who uses Fiction Press? The only person who I know of who has a Fiction Press account was that one lady who claimed to have been the person who wrote My Immortal, who claimed that, like, the reason why she wrote it was because she had lost, like, track of her brother when they were split up in foster care.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
Her plan was that if she wrote, like, a really, really garbage fanfic, because her brother was really, really into, like, really garbage fanfic, her brother would find it and they would reconnect. And obviously it turned out to be a lie.
Such an insane story.
I hope...
story she told is more insane than My Immortal itself. What
I want so bad is I desperately want the author of My Immortal to have mostly forgotten about it, right? And I want her to get into politics, right? And I want opposition research to come over, and the reason why is because I just want to be, like, flashbanged by, like, Fox News is talking about, she wrote a fanfiction involving wizards and Satanism. And describe, like, I hear whatever the dough-faced idiot who replaced Tucker Carlson on, I don't know his name, but I just offhand, I hear him say the words Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. And then I just, like,
I personally...
my soul sort of leaves my body. It's just like, nope, actually, we're done here.
I personally want Bernie Sanders to go onto the Congress floor right now and say, "Hi, my name is Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. I have long, ebony black hair, pale."
No, not even that. Just like the people who have never heard, it's like one of the big guys behind, like, AI, not, like, as in, like, AI and, like, the rationalist movement and, like, that led to, like, the Rocco's Basilisk.
You're talking, like, about guy. Like, just, like, literally the owner of OpenAI right now, or, like, the guy.
No, not that. Is there's a guy. His name is like Ian Yudkowsky, something like that. He's, like, behind the rationalist movement. A lot of, like, Silicon Valley is, like, sort of inspired by his ideals. And a lot of people know him for his, like, writings on, like, AI and the dangers of AI. But I know him from when he wrote a mediocre Harry Potter fanfiction.
Oh,
and it was kind of wild.
That is the same guy? Because I was hearing the name recently.
Yeah, Ian Yudkowsky
because of,
is the
like,
guy.
his AI book, and I watched, like, a while back, an essay on, like, the weird, like, Harry Potter stuff, but I didn't make the connection that was the same guy.
Yeah, he's the Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was it.
Yeah, and, like, when I feel like the experience of that would be like if you were in Jerusalem circa, like, 33 AD, and it's like, yeah, Miriam, they crucified our carpenter. What do you mean he was a religious leader? Like, is that why, like, he took a while to, like, get back with my chairs?
He made He made a very good table. He was going to promise me a whole diner set.
And, like, it does come by. He does deliver. That's why he was there
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stalling because Cloudflare was taken forever.
That'd do it. Well, problem solved.
Just fanfiction.net/fictionpress things. I mean,
it's
you are
like
the same thing.
I mean, you managed to turn that into content, so that's amazing in and of itself.
Yeah. The Gentilly horses. By Philip Tomlinson. Tomlinson could be a real last name, but I don't think it is. A story about horses gone bad.
Yeah, so this is the longest story for today, and I'm gonna say this is not gonna be like the other stories, but it is strange in its own right, okay? So first we start with 5. So now that we got that out of the way...
5.
The Gentilly horses. The Gentilly petting zoo was full of the cliché farm animals. So, farm animals. I mean, it's not a cliché, that's just what it is, like farm animals.
Sorry, one last...
Like, what a cliché, why don't they have, like... bullfrogs and bats in their farm?
I mean, they have llamas, which isn't really a cliche.
Sorry,
such a cliché.
I need to make one last quick digression here. I didn't see it, but I saw like Cinema Snob, the guy who like plays Cinema Snob and Doug Walker doing like a midnight screening of 1984, but the one with Josh, whatever the fuck his last name is, and literally it just starts with like a rap version of Old MacDonald had a farm.
Is that supposed to be a reference to like Animal Farm?
It is. It's the opening to it's the first song in the new Animal Farm movie. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Honestly, dare I say Animal Farm... No, what was it called? How I Saved Animal Farm?
Yeah, that fic was like... That fic...
that fucking movie.
I think when I was reading that fic, I think I had like a brain blast where I was like, no, because it's symbolic of this, and this. I love finding symbolism where it's not...
than the movie.
I love finding symbolism. I love reading stuff and coming up with like symbolic meanings, and it's like, they're like, it's not that deep. And it's like, I know it's not that deep. I'm a child on the beach with a shovel.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I had to get that out of my system.
There was the unfriendly llama, which spat on the school children and the pigs that were constantly victims of slander and general disrespect. Speaking about Animal Farm.
I don't know if
if you have a petting zoo and your llama is spitting on the children constantly, maybe
that's a health hazard.
Don't have that llama in the petting zoo.
No, it's to build character.
Another llama?
Wait,
I guess, yeah.
No, wait,
how are the kids gonna learn how to dodge during quick time events if you don't diegetically introduce it via the llama?
I think we're misrepresenting the problem entirely. It's not a llama, it's a lama. Llamas have 2 L's.
Oh no, what's a lama, or am I thinking of a lamia?
It's like... It's just the torso of a snake person.
Well, see, a llama is a thing in Buddhism.
Oh, hey, there is actually a kind of bird called a llama.
Oh
wait, no, fuck, I'm stupid. No, I'm stupid. That is actually how llama is spelled. Fuck, I'm stupid. Shit.
I was wondering, but... Like, you know, when the native speakers are talking.
Wait, llama...
I don't dare go against the grain.
Okay, wait, this is fucking weird as shit. Llama is apparently a genus in South America but also there's the other spelling for llama. What the fuck?
Huh. The farm was also rich in gentle baseball cap-eating goats and sheep, which were often poked until their soft armor was full of dents. Yet, at Gentilly, the horses were quite different from the average beast. They had grouped together and rebelled. This is Animal Farm. It's just another group of animals doing it.
Hooray.
The owner, being a pacifist, settled for a truce. His old steeds could stay in the stable unbothered if they did not harass the elementary students who frequently visited the farm. Who even has horses at a petting zoo, and also just sell the horses?
But it's all a metaphor. They're learning language now.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, they've got horses at like petting zoos, and like little kids like on like the horse like led around with the string.
Yeah, I guess. Thus, at the farmer's request, teachers would warn their pupils to avoid the stable or suffer the consequences.
God damn.
Alas, not all students listened, and the few who decided to see the gently horses left the petting zoo unharmed. Okay, so it was alright.
Nice.
It wasn't that bad. Sam was an unruly boy. None of his classmates would associate with him. For Sam was known to commit cruel pranks on anyone who approached him. Therefore, he often spent his time alone with his imagination. His imagination, however, was quite limited. His brain seemed to only think of one thing: horses.
Now, that's not a problem.
Instead of listening... Oh my god.
Never mind.
This is just getting better. Instead of listening in class, Sam would spend endless hours drawing horses running across open plains.
This is just...
During recess, he would always be seen galloping around the playground, stealing apples and carrots from the smaller children, for he believed himself a majestic stallion.
Stealing carrots, right.
Okay.
Sam truly was obsessed rather disturbingly with all things equine. Hence, when the schoolmaster announced that the class would be off to the Gently petting zoo next Friday, Sam spent the day neighing with delight until the teacher threatened to exclude him from the trip.
This is just the premise of the Speed Racer movie. A kid who's just obsessed with a mode of transportation until he eventually becomes the greatest of all time.
Well, it would be that if Speed Racer would turn into a car, I guess. He dreams of becoming one.
He dreams of being a transformer.
And that's how we get the movie Cars. Friday came soon enough, and Sam was prepared to spend his day surrounded by his only true friends, the horses. So I know this is supposed to be funny. I just find the concept so bizarre because I don't know what this is trying to make fun of, you know?
Is this... Wait, hang on. Look,
it's
too early.
Quirky.
I look back, it's too early for, like, that, those anti-trans, like, you know, that walrus
no,
kid
it
story.
doesn't, but also it doesn't really read like
yeah, no,
an anti-trans allegory. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just
It's
bizarre.
20, I think it's just like, I mean, when was this written? I don't know if it's that, mostly because it was 2005, and a lot of, like, in 2005, it was just kind of something that nobody talked, like, people didn't really, like, they wouldn't really bring, like, it wouldn't come up in the news, and most of, like, the talk of it now is, like, astroturfed outrage from, like, originating from, like, 5 people, one of which, might be related to Epstein, if the files have anything to say about it, to constantly bring it up in the conversation when, like, no one was talking about that. I think this is just meant to be, like, weird animal-obsessed kid.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it also goes without further in kind of a simpler way, much in the way of like someone was told, a director, someone that was like told how to produce the musical Cats. It's about cats. And the horse is here.
He had brought along 6 apples, a few carrot sticks, a box of sugar cubes, and his drawing book. His pen had been gently placed, like his mom placed her cigarettes, in the crotch between her ear and her chubby head.
What the fuck?
He jumped onto the bus and sat down in the front seat. The class chanted songs about mooning ugly teachers while Sam drew his favorite petting zoo. No, his favorite mammal on the bus seat. By the time Sam had finished his Vandal's masterpiece, the bus... Why is it a Vandal's masterpiece?
Whatever.
It's his book, he's not vandalizing anything.
It looks criminal.
Actually, no, it says on the bus seat. I'm stupid for some reason.
I didn't get it either, fair enough.
It's because it mentioned the drawing book earlier, okay?
No, I get
I didn't realize it didn't register that it said on the seat. Especially because if you had a drawing book with you, even if you were an unruly asshole child, why would you draw on the seat? That wouldn't even look that good because, like, it's a dark background if you already have a drawing book. Anyway, the bus had just arrived at the petting zoo. The teacher said words, but Sam was too busy eating his carrots to understand what the woman was babbling about. She was always rambling nonsense, or so Sam thought.
What gets me is, like, technically, you're not supposed to feed horses these in excess. I think it's literally would give them horse diabetes, right? Am I Luna?
I think I'm not an expert on. I think the biggest thing why you shouldn't overfeed horses because they won't stop eating and they can't throw up.
Oh, I was thinking rabbits and carrots. What do you mean?
I mean, you can give rabbits carrots, just not too much because it's like you can give it to them as a treat. It's just a lot of sugar for them.
The students were guided off the bus and into the information center. Each student was given a partner and a map of the farm. Sam had been paired with Brittany. Brittany was the stubborn good girl, and, like Sam, she had few friends. So what does a stubborn good girl mean? Does it mean she is very stubborn at being a good girl?
Yeah, I think
you
it's
can't
like
convince her to ever be a bad girl.
I think it's like very like annoying rule follower.
I think they're trying to describe a teacher's pet. You know, hello, Mrs. Sampson, I got you an apple for your desk.
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah. You forgot to give us homework, Miss Sampson.
Meanwhile, to Sam is like, you fucking piece of shit.
No, he goes like, "Murr!"
And she whips him, obviously. Because horses love whips.
Oh my god. It was clear why they had been put together. Knowing Sam's obsession with horses, the teacher thought it wise to hook him up with a hard-headed goody two-shoes. This way it would be impossible for Sam to get into any trouble. Brittany would be making all the decisions. The first thing Sam told her was that he wanted to see the horses. She shrugged and said they were going to see the pigs first. They trudged along the path and finally found the pigsty. A few seconds later, Sam asked, more insistent this time, if they could visit the horses.
It's okay. Whatever. Moving on.
Just letting you know, it's pigsty.
Oh, sorry, pigsty.
It's okay.
Brittany stared at him and said,
We're not allowed in any way. Horses are stupid.
Wow. Can't believe she'd say this.
Killer.
The words hit Sam like a horsewhip to the face. He raised his hands and pushed Brittany into the pigsty. He neighed tauntingly at her, and then gracefully trotted off towards the stable.
On all fours, mind you.
He neighed tauntingly.
No.
As he approached the lonely stable, he listened for the musical chant of the equidae.
What?
The closer he got to the shack, the more his heart filled with joy. The chant of the equidae reminds me of that one parody fic I wrote of Alvin and the Chipmunks where I called them the Tamias Trio. So as soon as he started to smell his mammal friends, he's a mammal too, you know, Sam galloped faster than Apollo's chariot until he reached the door. It was when the boy took his first step into the stable that he started to feel uneasy. All around him Mares and stallions, colts and fillies glared imposingly with their big black eyes in his direction. Where was the love? Sam sought out a young foal, but was intercepted by his mother, and slowly other horses started to surround the child. So are they just freely roaming around in the stable?
Yeah.
Isn't there normally there's the galley, and then there's some sort of separation to the
horses did
stables themselves?
They did interior decorating.
This is just you go into the building and they're just walking around freely, I guess?
Yeah, they unionized. They're a horse union now.
He took out his drawings. The horses did not approve, tearing them out of his hands with their teeth. He tried to tell them how much he loved them, and how they were his only friends. Horses, however, do not speak the language of man, and were unmoved by Sam's pleas. Finally, he outstretched his arm in a gesture of compassion towards the mother mare. His demonstration of affection was answered only by a violent nip, which luckily missed, for Sam had already fled the stable. Sam returned to the information center and was greeted by the chidings of his teacher. The poor kid did not care to listen. He was broken inside.
Broken inside.
He was broken inside. The woman continued to yell, reproaching the boy for assaulting Brittany and running off alone. Nevertheless, mistaking Sam's broken heart for remorse, the schoolmistress sent him off to meet the rest of his peers at the cafeteria. He was going to be late for snack time. Oh, poor kid. Sam entered the cafeteria a changed child. Does this merit the Darman voice?
Yes, it does.
From this moment on, Sam was a changed child. On the brief walk towards the edifice, he had decided to change his ways. He would no longer dream about his equine friends, but about humanity. Gone were the days of stealing sugar cubes from the cupboard and disrupting class with animal sounds. Today, Sam would try to make his first friend. The first step was apologizing to Brittany, for he was resolved to befriend her.
I'm surprised Brittany's alive.
Yeah.
She was just pushed
he tossed her into a pigsty. I think that's attempted murder.
Why do pigs attack humans?
The pigs
you know how in the beginning of The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy falls into the pigsty and all the farmers freak out.
I actually forgot about that, but thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, it's because they will eat pigs will eat people. You fall in there, pigs will eat people. People will throw dead bodies into pigsty to get rid of them, but they also don't particularly care if the person's alive. And pigs are huge, so it's really difficult to if there's a bunch of pigs swarming, it can be difficult to get somebody out of there.
So that's why we eat pigs. We know they're smarter than dogs, the things we created. They know we know they'll eat us given the chance, so we enslave their race.
Yeah, it's how I feel that way about squid. It's I personally can't bring myself to eat calamari because I'm squid is really smart, but it's also a squid would eat a person if given the chance.
Honestly,
so it becomes sort of
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I would hope though that. I would assume, or at least hope, that at a petting zoo they would have
they got a guy there.
Pigs that are if you fall into the pigsty, that they would not be able to overpower the child and do nasty stuff. But then again, they are keeping these horses around instead of just getting rid of them, so who knows. And they have a llama who just constantly spits at the children, so...
I think this petting zoo is
probably, this is the action park of petting zoos.
I think
let's say it is.
I think this petting zoo is on the verge of getting shut down. They have tons of animals doing rights violations. And the animal rights violations being done upon them. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. Anyway. The first step was apologizing to Brittany, for he was resolved to befriend her.
I don't think Brittany's gonna want to be friends.
Sam found her waiting in line for food and proceeded to ask her for forgiveness. She gladly agreed, since she too craved friendship, and they waited together, chatting merrily. Before long, it was their turn to order. Sam asked for a ham sandwich. Once he received it, he headed towards the tables with Brittany. They sat down and each took a bite of their nutritious snack. Suddenly, Sam started to choke. His face quickly turned blue.
Oh no.
A cook rushed and gave him the Heimlich maneuver. It was unsuccessful. The ambulances were called and Sam was rushed to the hospital.
Oh no.
The next day, newspapers everywhere announced the death of Sam.
The pigs are retaliating. Their ghosts are going back to haunt the living.
What?
Remember, chaos reigns.
What?
He had died asphyxiated by horsehair.
Many such cases.
Traces were found in the kitchen and the cooks were arrested.
That's why the horses...
Judge and jury... The judge and jury agreed this was evidence enough. The cooks received the death penalty for the premeditated murder of Sam.
So that's why the horses were trying to push them away. They know their hair will choke people, so they're trying to scare him away from them.
I feel like that's an easy appeal. I feel like it's very easy to, like, I don't, that's like, I'm trying,
that seems like
that
not great evidence.
That last paragraph is challenging. like,
but also, like, from a story perspective, like, what is this ending? Are we supposed to assume that it was actually the horses? Because
I think
these
so.
cooks aren't even established characters.
I think the horses were angry that he abandoned them for humanity.
How would the horses come into the kitchen? The Gentilly horses lived happily ever after. Okay.
Make sure to leave a strand of horsehair in the kitchen.
Sayonara. Sayonara.
I want Sam to know I sent him. We got a review from Pearls for Polishing.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna lie, this story makes no sense to me at all. I don't get it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, I can't think...
Their profile picture is also challenging.
I can't think of a female masturbation joke right now. I'm disappointed in myself.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to process right now. I'm trying. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, and I'm doing my best to like process it, and it's not going great, I must say. That's it. Looking at the recording time, do you want to hit something else, or are we about to... we done?
I think we're good. I think we're good after the weird horse conspiracy.
You can top the I was gonna say the Gentilly horses, no, the Gentilly horses.
They're not very gentle. They're not very gently at all.
Yeah, no. Quite the opposite.
So, even though all of these stories are, I think, with the exception of... Wait, what year is it? Oh, it's 2016. Even though all of these stories are like old enough to vote at this point, still, we don't want you saying anything to these authors. We don't want you to reacting to these we don't want you reviewing or commenting or addressing to these authors in any way. If you do it, we won't call you out or do anything that'll get attention. If we recognize your username, we'll like block you from like the disc, but you won't get any attention out of it, so it's not worth it, and we really, really don't want you doing that.
And also, if you do that, you better check your sandwiches from then on, because there might just be a horsehair in there.
And it won't be us. We can't stop the Gentilly horses.
If you talk to them, we're gonna tell you who you really promised to go to prom with first.
Yep. But that being said, this was Donut Read, where the donut likes and the donut reads. Happy Horse Month.
Bye.